conditioners may kick on this weekend, or at least it's going to be warm enough that we're going to think about air conditioners. So what if they don't work? John is here from Home Comfort Experts to help us out with that. So if they don't work, obviously, we need to call you guys. But
exactly.
What kind of maybe noises or smells or other things would be signs that maybe we should call a guy instead of trying to figure it out ourselves?
Right. Obviously, Plan A is going to be preventative maintenance. We want everybody signed up on some kind of preventative maintenance plan where we're coming out on an annual basis, checking it out, cleaning things out ahead of time. But again, it's supposed to be warm this weekend. Things should be getting turned on, checking things out. Throughout the years, it does get warmer, does get hotter. If you haven't had that preventative maintenance, you haven't had things checked out, maybe you bought a new house, right? Maybe the last owner wasn't someone that had things checked out or maintained over time, or for whatever reason, you've just let it lapse. You've started to notice, again, maybe it's making a noise it didn't make last summer. Maybe there's a smell. Obviously, any kind of smoke from the furnace or the air handler or something outside, we're going to want to kill the power and call a professional. If you're noticing areas of the house that aren't cooling as well as they did last summer, maybe that master bedroom isn't cooling as well. Second floor, right? Heat wants to rise. If the air conditioner is not cooling as well as it used to, that second floor is staying warmer than it used to. If there are vents where maybe there's not as much air coming out of, or the air's not as cold, maybe there's dirt built up on the blower motor or inside the ductwork, or there's dampers that are plugged or stuck. Those are kinds of things that a professional should take a look at.
Now, I feel like, I mean, it's been a long time since the air conditioner's been on in my house. I feel like it's been years, not that long. But I feel like you always smell a little bit of dust, kind of a dusty smell when you first turn it on. Is that normal?
We definitely can in the heating season when it's built up on the heat exchanger and the fire first comes on.
So not for air, just heat?
Not always. If it's been a long time since that's run, if we've had the doors and windows open for a while, there can be a dusty smell. Obviously, if there's a major mildew smell, that can be something we want to get a professional in there and get that cleaned out. Again, dust, dirt, debris can build up on the air conditioning coil or inside the ductwork. If you're having major issues with that, we want to get that professionally cleaned.
And you mentioned the preventative maintenance. I've talked about it before. That's something that we have done by Home Comfort Experts at our house every year. You guys can still do that. Even we don't know what's going to happen this afternoon and what's going to be announced. But even if this continues, if it doesn't, regardless, you guys can still come out to our house. You're taking extra precaution. You can do touchless, whatever the case may be.
Correct. It's entirely up to the customer. Obviously, we're following all the CDC guidelines for safety, making sure that the customer's comfortable with us in the house. We're wearing floor savers, protecting our shoes, gloves, masks, wiping everything down that we touch in the house with alcohol wipes, our tools, anything that we're touching in the house as well. Not having the customers have to sign anything. You can be in a complete other room in the house. We can do virtual visits with FaceTime, things like that, to go over what we've done inside the house. We can do the complete tune-up on the system, again, completely touchless, contactless with the customer as well. So that all of that preventative maintenance is done. We're using a sanitizing spray, a complete germ and virus spray, approved by the EPA to kill germs and viruses in your system, to completely sanitize the blower wheel, the air conditioning coil, and things like that during that tune-up as well. So again, preventative maintenance is always best. It's always cheapest to take care of those problems first. But we want you to know if something happens, if you're noticing it's not working the way it used to, you're hearing those sounds or things aren't, your electric bill's gone up is another big thing, right? That one may not show up right away, but unfortunately you see that big spike in the electric bill. Obviously that system's not performing up to its capability. Give a professional a call. Don't let it go on to the point where it becomes worse. These things don't fix themselves. They're only going to get worse and only going to get more expensive.
Well, and that electric bill, one way you can save on that, or if you turn it on this weekend and it doesn't turn on, is with a new system. And, you know, everybody's being very money conscious right now, and you guys can help. We've graphic this show. You're doing new furnace and air conditioner. You're doing 0% financing up to 72 months, or you can do the Healthy Home Package, and that includes this free virus-killing UV light system.
Correct. So the manufacturers have stepped up. The lenders have stepped up right now, offering up to 72 months, 0% financing. A great way as the technician comes out, if you're having an issue and they're able to kind of show you what's going on, They're going to walk you through step by step so you can see what's going on with your system and are involved in that decision. If you decide, you know what, it's in my best interest to replace this equipment, fantastic time to take advantage of that with either the 0% financing and save a ton of money and interest over the life of that, or take advantage of that healthy home package. That's going to include a whole home air filter, a humidifier, a free duct cleaning, and also that Remy Halo that we've talked about that is going to kill those germs, viruses, bacteria, both in the air and on surfaces in your home.
Well, now's the time. Give them a call today at Home Comfort Experts, 260-490-5100. We'll be right back.